You know that feeling? Like, all you want to do is nothing, but then you do nothing and you feel like you're doing nothing? Like, even in doing nothing, you want it to count for something.
Didn't know how it happened.
Well, that's how I was feeling here.
Nate began to wonder if he had brain damage.
Can you hear me?
How would he know?
So I decided to film myself doing nothing and make it into, if not something, then whatever this is. Honestly, all I did was just put my camera in different places around the living room while I was watching TV and try to come up with different looking shots. And then just let myself figure it out later how to stitch all of that together into something resembling maybe a story. Let me be clear. I knew that me watching TV isn't a story. I was gonna need to have something else in there. And at one point while I was watching TV, I also started to get a little, not so much hungry as like restless. So I figured, oh, me getting up to get a snack and maybe not even getting a snack, but just getting up. Well, that's at least a change of pace, maybe. So I decided to film that and move the camera around a bunch as I was doing it too, because it felt like more of a sequence than me picking up the remote, putting down the remote, picking up my water bottle, putting down the water bottle. And I figured showing me rooting around in the kitchen could kind of like underscore the aimlessness I was feeling. I don't know. I started getting really heady about all this and thinking, oh, maybe this is the story. I'm feeling restless. I get up to find something and I don't find it, and maybe there's some symbolism there, but it all just felt so forced, and I just didn't like any of it. So I went back to the couch, and what I did want to really play around with is just getting shots where I'm backlit. And so I figured me like opening up these like vitamin shoe things could be some nice looking shots. But then I started getting bored with this too. And I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do next. And then the story literally jumped into my lap. And if I'm being honest, like the story, I didn't know it was the story at that point, but I knew I like getting shots of my cats. And I think like a couple weeks later, when I was trying to figure out what to do with all this footage, I just kept coming back to me hanging out on the couch watching TV with the cats.
It's not like you have a choice.
And
But if you
there
decide to
was the
keep,
story. Word of warning, it's
well,
pretty
sure.
sappy, but I get sappy about my cats, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. Alright, enjoy. When you're older, and I'm saying way older, old enough to count luck in years, you'll think back on those nights you spent at home, alone, watching TV,
Jacob's wasn't
doing
finished.
nothing, and you'll regret
Didn't
them.
know how it happened.
You'll regret them, and you won't even remember
Didn't know
them.
why it happened.
You'll regret how you don't
It was
remember
opposite.
all that time you spent to forget. But not all that time. Not those nights you spent with them. The ones you knew then wouldn't be there when you're old enough to count luck in years. The ones you count yourself lucky to have had for any time at all.